Hello, welcome to my channel, autumnmoonthemage. I'm going to be doing a general love message for Aries. I'm also Aries, so I'm a little excited and nervous for this one. I'm testing out, excuse me, a different mic. So if you happen to have seen any of my other videos and could give me your opinion on the microphone, I'd appreciate it, but definitely not necessary. So this will be a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as they say. Also, please, if it is not your story, do not make it fit. There are so many readings out there. There must be one out there that is meant for you. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to look at how Aries feels about this situation or the person they're dealing with, how they feel about you, and then a most likely outcome. And we'll clarify everything as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm using this deck here. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. I saw it on another channel, Wolfman Tarot, I think it is his name. He is also an Aries. You should check him out. Anyway, here we go. So, excuse me. I'm so sorry for coughing. I'm getting over a cold. Can I please get 3 cards for how Aries feels about the person they are dealing with or the situation? Please, can I get 3 cards for Aries? Oh, wow. Wow, Aries. 9 of Cups, huh? King of Cups. Can I get one more card for how Aries feels? Whoa, and the Lovers. Look at you, Aries. Well, 9 of Cups, that's wish fulfillment, right? That's just feeling good, feeling great. Like you're getting it all, right? It says wish fulfillment. That's what that card is. The King of Cups here, though, he has so much emotion, but he's kind of hiding it, isn't he? So maybe you're holding back from sharing what you feel, but my goodness, Aries. Wow. That's all really great. And lovers, that's a soulmate card. It's also it speaks to just having a really strong connection with someone, feeling really like I'm trying to think of the words. It's also a excuse me, I'm so sorry. Also a card of choice, like making a decision. But wow, that's actually really awesome. Look at you. Let's see how they feel about you, and then we will clarify. We'll clarify those. So how does the person that Aries is dealing with feel about them? I'm so sorry for coughing. I feel terrible. Anyway, how does this person feel about Aries? Hermit. How does the person that Aries is dealing with feel about them? The sun almost came out, but it went back. Can we please get 2 more cards? Aw. We got Temperance. Okay. So Hermit, Temperance, 2 of Cups. This is quite nice. You've got the Lovers on your side and they've got the 2 of Cups on theirs. I mean, this is looking good, Aries. And the Chariot. Well, Hermit means that they're really in thought. They might also be holding back because they're really trying to think about what they really want. The Hermit is focusing on their true wishes, like their real wishes, their star, right? What they really want, what will really make them happy. So it's kind of a keeping it to myself card. And then Temperance is about balance. Feeling really balanced in the situation, feeling like it's equal, but also Temperance speaks of time. It's a pause card. Both of these are pause cards, Aries. So, like they're um, waiting for the right time. They're thinking a lot and waiting for the right time, but they feel this connection with you. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, they're both like soulmate cards, and it just speaks of a very strong connection. And then we get the Chariot, which is them, it's determination. It's also they're on that course, like they are on a course. They're headed where they're headed, and they're just holding on, and they're going to get there. So I don't know, Aries, this is looking pretty good. Let's take a look. Let's clarify. All right, so I'm clarifying with this deck here, Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. It's a cute little deck. I like tiny decks. They're fun, especially to clarify with. But anyway, so we're going to start with you. Oh, look at that. We're going to start with you. And there you are. Every reading I watch, Aries always shows up, right? In the Aries readings, I mean. Don't you feel like you hear people say that all the time? Aries always shows up to their reading. Anyway, Nine of Cups again is like wish fulfillment. It's like thinking it's getting what you wanted, right? You made that wish. It's also a card of celebration in some like drinking and having a good time. Overall, it's a really great card though, so let's see if we can get some clarification. Can you clarify that Nine of Cups for us, please, for Aries? Can you clarify the Nine of Cups? Please, can you clarify the Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups, please. Hmm. Oh, well, that's odd. We get the Two of Swords, right? Which is a card about decisions, about choices, and possibly indecision. And then we also get the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Let's see if we can get some more clarification on this. Can we please? Oh, that was kind of. Excuse me, sorry. Um, as I was shuffling, the Ten of Swords wanted to come out, but then it went back. I think it's possible that what we're seeing here is that you feel like this person is your wish, right? But you feel like maybe there's a choice to be made, and that the choice that you're making might lead to heartache. Perhaps you, well, that's so interesting. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this really, you see this person as your wish fulfilled. Like this is the person that you've wanted. And Two of Swords, that's a decision, almost like you're trying to decide if you should walk away or offer your cup. And why is that decision? Like, why is that a possibility? Because that's that decision. And then do you walk away, right? Do you Queen of Swords this situation and be like, perhaps you can't see that this is how they feel about you? Like you can't see that they also feel this Two of Cups? Or maybe you think they are blocked in some way, like blocked from coming towards you or something, and you are thinking maybe you'll have to walk away. Maybe you'll have to do what's best for you and walk away, which would maybe lead to heartache. Or do you offer this cup to this King of Pentacles? Perhaps you're dealing with an earth sign um, that's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is also a Virgo card right here. But so yeah, maybe that's what's underneath this. You feel like they are a wish come true, but you also feel like you have to make a choice here to walk away or to offer your cup. We'll have to look into that more. Maybe we'll get more clarity on that when we look at their side. Hmm, Aries, it looks so nice. Looks so lovely. And then here you are. Like maybe I'll break my own heart. Okay, Aries. Let's look at the King of Cups. Can you please clarify King of Cups for us? Cups, please. We get the Ten of Pentacles, which has to do with, well, it's family and stability, um, and having it all, you know, that Ten of Pentacles. Then we have the Hermit, the Temperance. That's interesting. It's Hermit and the Temperance here. And you've got the Hermit and the Temperance and the Three of Pentacles. So the King of Cups feels a lot of emotion for the situation, feels a lot of love, but maybe isn't expressing it. And the Ten of Pentacles is, well, the Ten of Pentacles has to do with not so much the emotional world, but more the physical world and what we need and what we have currently in the physical world. The Ten of Pentacles is having it all, you know? And perhaps what this is saying is that you're thinking about, with this Hermit card here, you're thinking about uh, the the material world and what you need, and the Temperance card is perhaps feeling like it's going to take time to get to a point where you can have all of that in your material world, like all the things that you need. Um, so almost like you love them, but you're focusing on the physical world and what you need and maybe what they have, and feeling like it's going to take some time to get to the point where you can actually work on this partnership. Like the Three of Pentacles, I look at this card as like friendship, but um, a lot of people look at it as building that, excuse me, building that foundation that you build that Ten of Pentacles on, right? So it's almost like you feel like you have to hold back your emotions because you aren't to the point where you can start building this foundation for that Ten of Pentacles. Like you think you can get it with them, you think you can achieve that, but you're not there yet. And so you're holding back your feelings because of that. So that's what I'm reading. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully this resonates with you. But hey, Aries, you know your story. So let's see here. Let's take a look at the Lover's card. I'm sorry, I keep having to pause the video to cough. I don't want to have to cough in your ears, so I don't know how that's going to appear when you're actually watching this, but I hope it doesn't look really weird, like incredibly obvious. So sorry, but I don't want to cough in your ears, so I'm so sorry. Anyway, Lovers, can you please clarify the Lovers card for us? We get the Three of Cups, which is reunion cards for some people, but basically it's coming together, spending time with them and enjoying them and just having a really good time. The Wheel of Fortune, which is a great card, but it talks again about time and and waiting for that wheel to swing back around, right? So that you can have that good fortune again. It also speaks about feeling lucky. It can. And the Hierophant, which is a card about following the steps, right? We take the steps that lead us up and forward and following those proper steps. And it also is a card of marriage and a card of commitment, like um, a serious committed relationship. And so you feel this very strong connection with them. And, but again, here's another card of you, like waiting for the right time. And perhaps that's why you feel you have to make this choice. Can you wait? Should you wait or should you walk away? Possibly cause yourself heartache, but maybe that's what would be best for you if they're unable to come towards you for some reason. You both have cards of timing, like I mean the Temperance card showing up here twice and the Hermit card that's just both of those are like waiting cards in my mind, but let's take a look at them. Can you please clarify the Hermit card for us? The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands, which that's you, right, Aries? That's you, the Queen of Wands and this Knight of Swords. So perhaps they're in their head thinking about how to come at you. There's this Knight of Swords. They want to come towards you, the Queen of Wands, and they're thinking about how to do that. I just split the deck to try to see what the Temperance card means. I get the Lovers. But anyway, let's clarify the Temperance. Could we please clarify the Temperance card for how the person Aries is dealing with feels about them? Please clarify the Temperance card. Please clarify the Temperance card. Oh, I get too many cards here. Can you please clarify the Temperance card for how Aries person feels about them? Sorry about the car, if you could hear that. I don't know if you could. Ooh. Okay, So what we get is the High Priestess, which is a card that talks about listening to your intuition and inner knowing, but also can be a card about something that's hidden, something that we're hiding maybe from ourselves, but maybe from others. It can be a card about that, but mainly about listening, about an inner knowing, right? We also got the Knight of Pentacles, which he knows exactly where he's going, but he's really taking his time to get there, really taking his time, which matches up with that Temperance card. So it's like they know that there's going to be it's going to take time. Five of Wands is a card of conflict, but also I really see this card as a leveling up card, you know, like working to better yourself, or yeah, it's supposed it's there's competition there, right? Because they're fighting each other, but it's a card like about working to better yourself. That's how I see this. But there's conflict because I don't. I'm not reading it that way. Not so much as conflict, but only conflict in this whole. Um, it's taking time. But then we get the Nine of Pentacles, which can be a card about how someone views someone else, but I really think this is them, this really appears to be them working to better themselves, like in that it's taking time. Like this Temperance card is all in time because they're listening to their intuition and yes, moving slowly, but really determined to work on themselves and perhaps become that Nine of Pentacles. So maybe they're held back because they don't feel like they are what you want, or maybe they don't feel like maybe they don't feel like they're good enough. That's I feel like I shouldn't phrase it that way. I feel like they just want they don't feel like they are where they should be for whatever reason, and so they're working on that, and that's going to take time, and they want that time to do that. But let's take a look at the Two of Cups. Can you please clarify the Two of Cups for us? Ooh. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Well, I'm just getting one card here. Doesn't seem to want to give more, which is the Strength card here. Is there anything else for Two of Cups? The Seven of Wands, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands. And the Strength card can be about, well, it could be about having the courage, right? Finding the courage to do something. But it could be about bravery because she has to tame that lion, or she is taming this lion. It also can be a card about having the strength to hold back, which I think might be the case here because it came with the Seven of Wands, which is a card of determination, but also kind of a defensive card. Um, like maybe they're they're holding back and are a bit defensive about how they feel. With this Two of Cups, feeling this commitment, feeling this connection with you. Let's take a look at the Chariot. The Emperor. The Sun card was coming out there, but it went back, so. What is this, Chariot? Can you please clarify? Can we get more? Well, nothing else seems to want to come out. So, I mean, the Emperor is you. So maybe they're committed to this path, this ride that's leading to you. The Emperor is also, though, if it's not you, which I mean it's the Aries card, but still, if it's not you, then it's a path of having everything. The Emperor has everything, right? What do they say? He doesn't have to ask for it because it's already his, right? So perhaps he's, excuse me, I'm so sorry, on the path to becoming the Emperor, having all the things that he wants. But considering, I think that this is a path towards you. That's what we're going to call this. And it looks like that's what, even here, he's thinking of he or she. Oh my goodness. I just assumed. I didn't mean to apply this as a man, but this could be a woman. Because if you're, obviously, or whatever, genders are open here. Whatever side is you, then is you. And, but anyway, the Emperor is a man in the card. But anyway, this person, it seems like they're trying to get to Aries. Like that's what this looks like here. I'm not really sure why they're feeling defensive and having to find strength. It's perhaps that they're not, maybe they weren't expecting to feel that kind of connection. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, that's a really strong, that's a really powerful connection. It's just really it, right? So perhaps they feel the need to hold back for that reason. Perhaps that's why they're feeling defensive. I was just shuffling to see if more would come out on the subject, and we get the Sun. So yeah, I feel like maybe it's so much, perhaps. Let's go ahead and see if we can get an outcome. And then I'm also going to pull an oracle card for an oracle message for you, Aries. Can we please get a possible outcome for Aries and the person they're dealing with? Can we please? Well, we get the Nine of Swords, which is stress, really like thinking really hard, losing sleep over something. Sorry. Sorry. I have this screen that talks when it comes on and off. Anyway, also the Judgment card, which is about acceptance and coming together. So perhaps if you're apart, this is a reconciliation card for me. So stressing about and then um, accepting the situation, whatever it is. This really is a card of acceptance for me, but like I said, also reconciliation, but really just accepting yourself and accepting the situation. I feel like that's what this is saying. Um, Perhaps you just accept that the situation is out of your control. We get the Eight of Swords, which is being trapped in your thoughts, being unable to move, being unable to move forward. I think this is showing that you will accept this situation. Perhaps there's some reason that you both have all of these timing cards here. Maybe it's not the right moment. Maybe you have to wait for when it is the right moment. I don't know. Aries, like I said, you know your story. Let's go ahead and get an oracle card. I'm pulling an oracle card from Your Heart Knows the Way. It's a really pretty deck. Let's see if we can get an oracle message for you. It's clear that you both feel very strongly about each other. And you both are moving towards each other. You really are. And perhaps this is just accepting that it's going to take time. And you know what? You have to decide if that's right for you. Perhaps waiting isn't right for you. And that's okay. You have to do what's right for you. So maybe that's part of what you're accepting. You know what you're going through. But at least we can clearly see here that they have strong feelings for you and that they are moving in your direction, and you appear to be doing the same. So I'm taking this as acceptance that the situation is what it is, and you're just going to continue moving forward, because that's really the only choice that you have, right? So stop stressing about it. Wait, can we please get an oracle card for Aries? Interesting. We got two cards. We got two cards here, Aries. The first one is Forgive the Unforgivable, card number 44. That number has significance in my world. I don't know if it has significance in yours, but let me hold it up for you. Card number 44, Forgive the Unforgivable. What do you lose by forgiving the wrongs done unto you? What do you gain by remaining a victim, powerless and hurt? Perhaps you are wronged, and wrongfully so. Perhaps your outrage is justified, and you have the right to be in pain. But what do you gain by giving away your power in this way? What does your martyrdom bring you aside from fear and regret? This card reminds you that it is forgiveness that sets you free. You've chained yourself to your pain by refusing to forgive. With your unforgiveness, you've snatched the blade from your abuser's hand and stabbed yourself 1,000 times where he stabbed you but once. And then you blamed him for your madness and turned your mistake into his sin. Today, release yourself of judgment and release your abuser too. Forgiveness is not an endorsement of his acts or an approval of yours. Forgiveness is letting go of guilt, both yours and his. It is an opening of your heart and a flowering of love. For it is in compassion that forgiveness is achieved, and it is in forgiveness that you can be whole. That goes right along with that judgment card there. Forgiving, and I don't know, the message that stands out for me here is forgiveness is a letting go of guilt, both yours and theirs. It's an opening of your heart and a flowering of love. So, I don't know, perhaps there's an Aries out there that needed to hear that message. Forgive the unforgivable. Or maybe that is, like I said, part of what's happening here is forgiving yourself and or forgiving them for something that has happened. Maybe that's part of what's holding the two of you back from each other, but you are both moving towards each other, so that's really great. The second card we get here is 32. Find comfort in uncertainty. Let me read this for you. Are you imprisoned by stress? Do you feel the need to control every detail of your life? You worry that a thing won't get done right if it's not done by you. That's so Aries. Sorry. Sorry. You worry that if you can't predict an outcome, you won't be prepared for it. You worry about what other people do and what they don't. You worry that you're not doing enough or saying the right things. And in all your worrying, you've predicted nothing, prevented nothing, and controlled nothing. All you've done is robbed yourself of peace and kept yourself small. This card reminds you that it is not your job to control the details. You're not here to figure out how things are to get done. Your only task is to dream and then to delight in the surprises along your path as life guides you to them. But to be delighted by surprises, you must let go of your need to control. Aries, you must let go of your need to control. You must be at peace. I'm sorry, just a second. Sorry. You must be at peace when your vision is obstructed by your limited sight and life feels uncertain. You must trust that you are where you're meant to be and that everything is always working out for you. This is how you align with the wisdom of your soul and you place yourself on the most direct path to your every dream. This also goes so well with that judgment card, right? Acceptance. This is what it is, and it's okay whatever it is. And you're both just let the time happen, let whatever needs to happen happen, and I feel like you'll get where you're supposed to be, which maybe will end up not being with this person. Who knows? Okay, but maybe the right. But it feels like you're being told to stop stressing, right? Stop like trying to control the situation. Stop trying to manipulate it so that you're being brought together. It'll happen how it's meant to happen, and let it. Okay? So let me tell you here what zodiac signs I'm seeing so that you know. Well, we have the Emperor, of course, so you might be dealing with a fellow Aries. This Chariot card is Cancer. The Sun is Leo. This is also Leo, the Strength card, so that the... Nope, that's not it. Let's see here. The Temperance card, no. Yes, Temperance is Sagittarius. Hermit is Virgo. The Lovers is Gemini. Hierophant is Taurus. We got Temperance again, Hermit again. And that's pretty much it. Those are all the major arcana here. Zodiac signs. Quite a lot of options out there. But really that's just what's here. Of course, you're dealing with whoever you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it brought some clarity for you. I hope it resonated with you. If you do have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But yes, thank you so much, and please remember to be kind to yourself, be gentle with your thoughts. We get what we think, so think positive, be positive, stop stressing, let it be. All right, Aries? Have a great day. Thanks again.